Hello everyone, Matthew Sandstorm Fick here, and today we're going to take a look at The Tomorrow Children. I got a chance to take it for a spin while it was in open beta, so let's see what it's about. The Tomorrow Children is a PlayStation 4 exclusive, and its genre is a little tricky to nail down. Imagine if Minecraft and Animal Crossing had a baby, and that baby grew up and went to college. At college, it began hanging out at the Marxist youth bars, and it picked up a little too much appreciation for the motherland. The game takes place after a scientific experiment went awry, and the world sank into the void. Somehow, settlements still exist, relying on islands that rise out of the void for resources. The Tomorrow Children sees players embody a projection clone, a being made of light who is tasked with harvesting those resources. At least, that's what you're told. There's a constant sinister atmosphere in The Tomorrow Children, and you can never really gauge whether or not the figures on the screens or radios are telling you the truth. In the beta I took for a spin, it wasn't clear if there's any grander story out there, but it was still fascinating exploring the strange and bizarre islands, taking in the weird scenery and trying to interpret what kind of world this was. The gameplay is fairly easy to grasp. Players wander the islands using tools like shovels, pickaxes, chainsaws and parasols to break down the scenery and gather materials. What's interesting is how communist ideas affect the gameplay. As an always online MMO, The Tomorrow Children is best played with fellow comrades. It's quite amazing how spontaneously the cooperation works. Players can only carry and unload a small amount of resources, so it's prudent to work together. Found some metal deposits that can only be reached by jetpack? Boost your way up there, smash it with your pick, and toss it down to the comrades waiting on ground level. They'll pick it up and offload it at the depot, for the glory of the motherland. Working together is the only way to grow the towns. Everyone can play their part, whether that means mining, crafting, cleaning up the streets, really cleaning up the streets, or just being a stevedore. Any contribution is calculated, and the currency is handed out by the glorious Ministry of Labor, and your currency buys you tools and upgrades. Interestingly, another currency known as Freeman dollars exist, and these can buy better tools made by the in-game equivalent of America. Praise capitalism. Sorry about that. Anyway, growing the town helps protect against monster attacks, and it's satisfying watching the buildings sprawl further and further out, reclaiming more of the void. Of course, being an MMO, it naturally means that everyone else on this server is an utter clod, and it won't take long until buildings start popping up in the path of the bus, which transports clones safely over the void. Presentation-wise, The Tomorrow Children has an interesting visual style. Everything is blurry and slightly out of focus. The giant monsters and islands are indistinct at a distance, shrouding them in mystery. The character design is unique too. The dolls have a charming and cute doll-like appearance, while the NPC characters all look sinister and otherworldly. The looks are unlike anything I've ever seen before, and are quite appealing. For a couple of hours, then it just gets nauseating. Turns out that too much motion blur is a bad thing. On the other hand, I have no complaints about the music. It feels like it was ripped straight out of a communist parade, and it'll stick around in your head for days afterwards and likely make you much more productive. If I had one complaint about The Tomorrow Children, it's that I can't imagine the longevity of the title. Games like Minecraft or Animal Crossing allow you to play towards your own set of goals. This may involve building something really cool, or customizing your village to perfection. The Tomorrow Children doesn't allow for that degree of creativity, and all you're really playing towards is a higher level, better tools, or a well-designed town that some online tosser will inevitably mess up. But all in all, my time with The Tomorrow Children's beta was positive. The game is weird and creative, the art style is unique, and working together online has a great deal of satisfaction. This won't be a game for everyone, and I don't really know how long it will keep gamers entertained, but it is certainly one to watch, comrade.